Okay, so we're going to work on Google Maps. So we open it up. Usually the first thing it's going to show you is where you're at right now. So down here in the corner, you see the white circle with the black little arrow. If you click that, it's going to zoom in on where you are. You are the blue circle with the white around it there. I'm sure you already figured that out. But now, if I want to figure out how to walk somewhere, let's say, for example, I will pinch to zoom out, way out. There's the United States. Now we're going to go over here and zoom in on where you live in the Philippines. Okay, I have some places marked already. This is where you live close to anyway. That's an overhead view of where you live. You already figured that out probably. But what you would do, so that's your starting point. So you would click there. And then, for example, if you wanted to, it's going to be a lot easier if you're actually there already. But if you want to get somewhere, so say, and by all I'm doing to move this is just pinching to zoom, just like when you're looking at a picture. You zoom in by spreading your fingers out. You zoom out by pinching in. So, this is an overhead view of your neighborhood, your barangay. There's the chapel, the school, all that. So, for example, if you wanted to walk to the chapel and you'd never been here before, all you would do is just click it. Now it has selected the chapel, so you can see information about it, maybe some pictures, maybe somebody has reviewed it, all that good stuff. But say you're actually at home, then all you would need to do is click down here where it says directions. And now up here it says choose starting point. Well, our starting point we're going to choose on the map. We're going to choose close to your home. Click OK. And then over here where it says drive, we're not driving. We're going to click walking. And now you could click preview and see how it's going to show you where you would go. You would walk this direction. And I'll show you with where I'm at what it would look like. Because see, since I'm not there, it's a little different than what I would actually see. So now I'm going to go back to where I am. Now, how do I do that? So what I'm doing, up here on the very top, where it says route preview, I'm going to click that back arrow. That's going to take me out of that. And now, look down on the bottom, there's an X. You see the word walk to the left and then look over to the right. You'll see an X. Click that. That clears the map out. Click. It's still selected at your chapel. So I'm going to click X one more time. That completely clears it out. Now, I'm going to go to my actual location by clicking the white circle with the arrow in it. Click that. And look, that's where I am. I'm at this Love's Travel Stop. That's what it's called. It's a truck stop. See all the trucks parked there? That's where I'm actually parked. Obviously, you can't see my truck. It's not live, but that's where I am. Now, watch what happens if I turn left. Look at that. See how that turns? That's the direction that I'm facing right now. So when you're getting walking directions, if you start walking, Google is going to show you what direction you're walking. So say I wanted to walk right over here to Dollar General. All I would do, see Dollar General right here. It's a little grocery store. I would just click that, and now it has selected it. Now I'm going to click directions, okay? And it's giving me walking directions. Yes, they're wacky. See how it wants me to walk way down the road? Obviously, you're not going to completely follow that. But if I click start now, look at my arrow. When I turn, it turns with me the whole map. That's me just turning my phone. I'm holding my phone out in front of me and just turning. So if I'm walking down here, go over there, that's going to get me directions to that place. Let's exit. So obviously when you're in Tacloban, let's go over. I can click on search here and go to Tacloban. Here, let's go. Tacloban City, Leyte, Philippines. So I'm going to click that. So now, when you cross the bridge and come into town, San Juanico Bridge, that's the bridge you cross. So you're coming into town this way, you're coming right down this road. See, this is what the map shows us. We're looking way up in the air. So here's that bridge that's broken right now, you were telling me. So you'll come across here, and then you're going to come into town, and then you got all this stuff in town here. There's XYZ where we stayed at before. But any of this stuff. So if somebody says, oh, well, you need to meet me here or whatever, you can search the name of it and then find it on the map and then zoom in, whatever, look around. Here's the streets. So then say you wanted to go to this Gaisano Central Mall. So you would just click it. You're standing somewhere, I don't know where you're going to be, but say you're there, then you would just click directions. The starting point, you won't have to do that. It's going to be your location. It's going to pretty much automatically start from your location because you're already there. Now me, obviously I'm in America, so that's not going to work for me. But if I pretend and I choose on the map, say I was at the Hotel XYZ and I click OK. So now it's going to show me walking directions that I can actually preview on here and say, okay, so you would come out, you would turn left, go to the first street, come down, turn left again, and go down, and there is the mall right there. You see how it's just showing you an up-high view of where you're at? But here's the cool thing about Google too. Let's go out of that. We'll click that and that. Now, if you just touch the street, say right in front of hotel, so zoom in a little bit, and now we're going to touch Zamora Street. I'm just taking my thumb and just touching it. Well, nope. There it is. Hold it a second. Drop the pin. See how it drops a pin there? Now, over here to the left, see this little picture down here on the left? There's a little square box with a circle. If you click that, it's going to take you right down on the street. Now, we can scroll around and up. Look at this. What's that? Hotel XYZ. Now, you're looking at the street like you would be walking on it. So you can actually look around and see what's there. And you can do that for anywhere in Tacloban. So say somebody says, okay, Joy, you need to go to Ocho Seafood and Grill right here. So you could say, okay, well, I wonder what the street looks like in front of Ocho Seafood and Grill. You can hold for a second till you get that little red pin, then click the little window down here on the left, click it, takes you right on the street view. Now, it doesn't always point you right at Ocho, but if you I'm just spinning it around by touching my finger to the screen and scrolling around. It's like, where the heck is Ocho? I don't even know. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Ocho Seafood and Grill. Now I have an idea of what the street looks like around there, what that area looks like. It shows me everything. Now, these pictures, see on the bottom it says 11 months ago. So you know that picture is almost a year old, but it still gives you an idea of where you're going. So I'm going to stop there for now, maybe watch this a few times, and then you can ask me questions.